welcome back to Open Everyone. Cards by Day is a worker cooperative business expressing creativity and more with its handmade greeting cards and crafts. The business provides space and services that are grounded in racial healing and social justice. And one of their main motivations is to create relationships while welcoming people to be vulnerable. And here now to share more, please welcome Cards by Day founder Sadé Swift and creative director Azizi Curtis. Hello and welcome.
Hello.
Today's show is all about raising that consciousness, which I'm so feeling, right? So let's first talk about why cards, like how it even evolved into being a card making establishment.
Yeah, so one of my love languages is words of affirmation and gift giving. And cards are the perfect way to bring those two love languages together, and really grounded in, as a young person, like writing small notes to other people to remind them that I appreciate them, to thank them for all the work that they do, and really as a reminder to continue doing the work that they're doing. So it's really a place of gratitude, and also a reminder to keep doing what you're doing.
Now, you guys have a very specific core value mission.
Yeah.
Do you want to share a little bit about that, Azizi? Because it's a lot inside of what is a card making business, but it's needed, you know, and I acknowledge you for being conscious on that level. So just share a little bit with our viewers.
So a little bit about that is, you know, we consider ourselves to be activists. We've been in marches, we've been in streets, we've been in classrooms, we've been doing all types of things to educate the youth, but also a lot of the feedback that we got from elders in spaces that we've been in is that like we're kind of disconnected from them, and so I felt like, well, we both felt like cards and journals and these crafts were a way to bridge the gap, the intergenerational gap, and so that we can unite the youth with the elders and get everything together to bring forward the acts of social justice and awareness.
And how important is that, like within the next generation, and just bringing it to their attention and making them mindful of it, right? Because there could be this sense of resistance because some people just, they don't want to hear it. But there's that, again, I'm going to go back to the word consciousness because it really, that's what it is. And some people are not necessarily raised in an environment as such. And so when you create the space and you're doing it in an artistic manner, like, what are the results that you're seeing from it?
Yeah, I think one of the ways that we bring people in is really through our workshops. So last year we did a workshop around what are the cards that you would like to receive if you lost someone, and we've all experienced loss. And so bringing people in on a neutral level where they're like, oh, I can connect to this, I can connect to these different experiences in life. Is a way that we bring people in, and then we say, oh, we also have this other thing that we do, which is creating cards and creating crafts and really spaces that center Black and brown people and our healing and our joy, and continue that on, and that doesn't have to just end when you're with us.
And so there's also a sense of consciousness with the materials that are being used as well. So let's talk about that. Because you're also eco-friendly, which is another form. I mean, we got to find another word other than consciousness. But really, that's what it is. You know, I'm going, oh, how many times am I going to say consciousness? But really, it is because there's this consciousness of our entire world being our home, our entire existence being our home. And as you saw earlier in the previous segment, it's about our home being, our bodies being our home. And so now there's a collective coming together, raising it. So, and you're doing it through paper, which then loans itself to the trees and the environment. And so let's talk about that and how you choose that.
So all the paper here is 100% recycled paper material. And we try not to let anything go to waste. So anything that maybe misprinted or anything, we kind of recreated and mixed and matched around to be something that's a product that we get to bring out to the world and be like, actually, this is intentional because we get to save each other, we get to save the planet, and also still get to be intentional about the love that we share amongst each other.
Yeah, and I also, our paper is sourced from a cooperative in Nepal. And so one of the principles amongst cooperative is cooperation amongst cooperatives. And so really bridging the gap around cooperatives around the world is really important to us as well.
So how does the system work? Because you're a business, so obviously you sell these, right?
Yeah.
So what is the protocol here? It's like you have individuals come, contribute, you do the workshops, then you train them. Like, give me a little insight.
Yeah.
So we do the workshops, we do the creating, we do mostly everything. We do collaborate with different artists. So for these, we have an artist that we collaborate named Phoenicia. She's incredible, does these incredible, the journals over here. And then over here, we have a Mosify, and they are incredible artists that also are intentional about creating work around Black and brown folks.
Okay, they can see the journals. These are the journals. I'm going to pull one up
Yes.
just so that they can see. Let me see. I'll pull the one from the back.
And that one is Audre Lorde.
Yes, I saw it. You took it from an image of her,
Yeah.
and then what would you refer to that style in which you took the image and you computerized it? What is that?
Yeah, so it's an
Right.
illustration of her. And that's actually one of our favorite quotes, which is caring for myself is not, sorry, caring for my, yeah. Caring for myself is not self-indulgence, it is self-preservation, and that is an act of political warfare.
So-
And that's really what we're grounded in, is really taking care of ourselves and that being an act of resistance.
And so that is the act of resistance,
Yeah.
the love. Right. So in closing, let's just share a little bit about what affirmations have done for you, just in that using them and being aware of the difference it makes in the words that you choose to create your existence.
Yeah, I think in college I found Azizi. So not only are we partners in business, but we're also partners in life. And I think being able to affirm his work and our work together, and really speak to that, not only is our business grounded in love, but our relationship is grounded in love, is really important to us. And so showing that love is possible in your work and in your life is how affirmation has made a difference in my life.
And for me, we go through life, we have our highs and our lows, and we get to pick each other up by being intentional about the language we use to hold each other up. And I think that's helped us get here so many years later.
Absolutely. Yeah. Love heals it all. Love heals it all. That's right. Woo! Thank you both for being here.
You.
And you guys to purchase some handmade greeting cards from Cards by Day, you can check them out on Instagram at Cards by Day. And of course, you can obtain more information on their workshops by visiting them there as well. All right, we're going to take a quick break, but when we return, we'll have some tasty, distinguished wine when we come back. Don't go anywhere.